Dio Brondo, the immortal antagonist of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, has a physique that screams domination. Massive shoulders, thick arms, a wide sculpted chest, and a razor-sharp waistline give him the look of a walking statue. His lats flare like wings, his traps sit like armor on his neck, and his forearms alone could crush egos. After becoming a vampire, Dio's already powerful body reached monstrous levels of strength and regeneration. He doesn't train, he transcends. His muscles are constantly fed by his supernatural essence, making his strength and durability invincible. You'd need at least a decade of intense hypertrophy training, high-volume body part splits, and a ridiculously clean, high-protein diet. He's not just built to fight, he's built to rule. And in every universe he steps into, one thing is clear: high's inevitable. Kirumasuichi. Kirumasuichi might not have the body of a warrior, but he's got something just as dangerous: a brain wired for chaos, and a physique that hides his darker intentions. His limbs are long and spindly, perfect for creeping through shadows, climbing walls, or setting up one of his countless cursed traps. Suichi's physique may not scream alpha, but it radiates pure, unhinged energy. He's not swole, he's spite-fueled. To achieve a physique like Suichi's, you wouldn't need gym time, you'd need chronic sleep deprivation, a steady diet of iron and candy, and a deep, unnatural obsession with voodoo dolls and vengeance. Yujiro Hanma. Yujiro Hanma, also known as the Ogre, isn't just the pinnacle of human strength. Towering with unmatched muscle mass, his body is built like a walking nuclear warhead. His traps reach his ears. His chest looks like it was carved out of a mountain. His back, it doesn't just flex, it forms the face of a demon. His biceps bulge like they're trying to explode out of his skin. His veins pop like live wires. Even his calves look like they could crush bricks. Yujiro doesn't have a six-pack, has armor-plated abs forged through centuries of combat and bloodshed. His body was built through pure violence, genetic perfection, and the kind of experience that makes even the most elite warriors flinch at his shadow. To achieve a physique like Yujiro Hanma naturally, forget it. You could train for 50 years, deadlift 1,000 pounds, eat 10,000 calories a day, and you still wouldn't come close. His body isn't human, it is a biological weapon. Bong Yuan, the relentless anti-hero of Reverend Insanity, isn't your typical muscle-bound warrior. He's built different. His shoulders are sharp and solid, arms veined with cultivation, energy, and his core coiled like a serpent ready to strike at any moment. His body is lean and lethal, not bulky like that of a brute. His chest is compact but armored, every muscle fiber tight and coiled, and his legs, silent pillars of strength, balanced and brutal, able to sprint, leap, or stand his ground through any disaster. To achieve even 1% of Bong Yuan's build in real life, you'd need a decade of elite-level training, paired with martial arts, calisthenics, endurance, conditioning, and mental fortitude beyond reason. Ku is not your everyday antagonist with a hefty build and a scary look. His physique isn't exaggerated, it's engineered for control, like a steel spring wound tight with suppressed carnage. He's got that old-world martial vibe, lean, lethal, and absolutely unshakable. Broad chest, but not showy, just thick enough to take a direct hit and laugh it off. His arms are long, veiny, and dense, not gym-grown mass, but the kind you get from years of internal arts, weapon mastery, and a body used to dealing death. Forearms, like daggers, fingers twitching, like they've ended more lives than they've touched. And how do you get a physique like Kukunham? You don't, because Kukunham doesn't lift, he refines. And what he's refined is a body built for elegance, destruction, and the kind of silence that makes the strong hold their breath. Donald Trump doesn't just enter a room, he dominates it. Standing at 6'3" and weighing 224 pounds, his presence is as commanding as his stature. His chest, expansive and formidable, has weathered the storms of business, media, and politics. Arms that have signed deals, pointed fingers, and gestured emphatically during countless speeches are not just limbs, they're instruments of influence. The core of this titan is solid, built not from gym sessions, but from enduring the relentless pressures of public life. At 78, his health metrics are noteworthy: a resting heart rate of 62 BPM, blood pressure at 128/74 millimeters, and an oxygen saturation of 99%. Donald Trump doesn't sculpt his body in the gym. He forges it in the crucible of relentless ambition and unyielding routine. His diet is unconventional. Fast food, diet sodas, and skipped breakfasts are staples, yet he remains robust. Kelvin Joiner, the high school legend turned unlikely hero from Central Intelligence, has a physique that's lean, athletic, and deceptively capable. He's not jacked like a superhero, but his frame is tightened shoulders, a strong core, and just enough muscle to look fit without being intimidating. He's the type of guy who clearly keeps up with regular workouts, but more for health and confidence than combat. Kelvin was the golden jet of his own world, most popular, most athletic, most likely to succeed. His body reflected that: agile, explosive, and built for speed. Years later, Though his life got more desk-bound, the foundation remained. He's got that classic fit guy physique. To build a Kelvin Joiner type body, you'd focus on functional fitness, bodyweight training, moderate weightlifting, steady cardio, and core workouts. Think calisthenics, Hawaii IT, and the occasional pickup basketball game. Frieza, the tyrannical emperor of the Dragon Ball universe, has one of the most deceptively powerful physiques in anime history. Though not massive like traditional muscle-bound fighters, Frieza's body is the definition of condensed, lethal efficiency. His narrow waist, lean limbs, and sharp angular musculature give him a streamlined, almost aerodynamic look, like a living weapon crafted solely for battle. His shoulders are round and sharply cut, his arms slim yet deceptively powerful, and his core is a block of armor-like muscle. Every muscle is dense and hyper-efficient, built less for brute force and more for instantaneous destruction. His posture is perfect, upright, proud, with a constant aura. For a human to even chase a physique like Frieza's, you'd need years of focused training centered around explosive calisthenics, isometric strength, and an unnatural diet plan. Frieza's body isn't built for show, it's built for absolute, effortless annihilation.